Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to the Miskatonic. Right then, last we left off, well, Charlotte had been, confined, captured, imprisoned, whatever, by the fabulous Miskatonic University. And we are now controlling Dr. Thirst Valentine, interestingly enough. Let's have some conversation, shall we? We're also looking for documents. Go get the files first. Humor me. Oh, okay. Right then. Did you ever think we'd see the day, Cavendish, when our mutations would finally be reversed? And just when I was getting used to them. What happens after this is all over? If it's successful, how do we spread ourselves across America? The girl will come around, don't you worry. We just need one outsider and she's perfect. Oh boy, this is this is getting a little even more sinister than before. You have a file on our latest patient, correct? Sure, boss. Hand it over, Cecil. Here you go, sir. Some good light reading. Oh, look at a cute dress. Sure. Charlotte Effett? Okay, is Effett a real name, or is that just a fucking joke? Or both. It could be both. It could be a legitimate name and a joke. It certainly fits. Nationality, French-American. That makes sense. Subject spent her formative years as a member of a Shub-Niggurath cult and witch coven. As a result, Subject is deeply dedicated to the cult's tenets of sharing compassion with humanity. Subject is generally cheerful and good-natured, though naive and easily manipulated. As Subject left the education system early to join her cult, Subject has relatively low intelligence and common sense compared to women of her age. Ouch. Subject is deeply fascinated with the occult, having become a witch at an early age, and exudes a curious and inquisitive disposition to supernatural abominations that would drive other civilians insane at the sight. Subject has the ability to manipulate primordial ooze using an unknown mechanism in her eyes. Subject was brought to the attention of the university by a fellow member of her cult, one Roman Fletcher. Right. Name, Charlotte Effett Lestrange. Height, 5'6", age 22, hair black, eyes not available. Yeah, because they fucking change color. Nationality, American French. Summary, oh, it's just going to be reading out the... Yeah, okay. Why? I spent all the time reading it straight from the article. Only for the game to actually... I assumed that they just passed it along and keep going, and that it was something I was supposed to read if I wanted to. Okay, never mind then. There we go. Right, okay. Hello? Wow, everyone's down here. The math department scuttling around the waiting room, the literature guys poking through the medical supply closets. Even the geography classes are walking around on the ceiling. Okay then. Good for them. Why are they on the ceiling? What's one life sacrifice to save a continent? It's a little tragic, but the return on investment make it a foregone conclusion. And if you can justify sacrificing one, you can justify sacrificing 1,000 or 100,000. Sacrificing 49% and saving 51? No problem. I'm not entirely sure what this has to do with my studies, but I'm down here anyway. Just like Miss Teacher said, I have a bad feeling about this. As we all should, I think. Why did she get the eyes? What a waste of a fantastic mutation. What? Jealous? She gets to be the martyr of humanity and you're stuck with sausage growing out of your back. Oh, you have some sausage growing out of your back? Oh. The file, please. History, age 3. Subject sneezes, reveals her black eyes. Parents forget subject's middle name, renamed Effett. Okay, I was right. Fuck it. Oh. Oh. Her parents literally just said fuck it on the form. Oh. Fuck over the mouse, damn it. I wasn't doing that. Subject attends school, tests poorly, often found socializing with mutated children, inquiring about their disabilities. Age 8. Subject displays a natural affinity for the occult, seems not distressed by knowledge of monsters or entities. Age 9. Subject is taken out of school to become a cultist in the Chesuncook Witch Coven. Din Mother, informed of her abilities, reminded to keep the Coven's affiliation with the Miskatonic a secret. Oh, okay. Age 15. Fully indoctrinated by the cult's ideologies of spreading peace and harmony. Din Mother informs University that the training of her eyes is going poorly. Students are reminded that all potential treatments must be cleared by a ranking member of Sanitarium's faculty. Students are reminded that electrified straitjackets are for subject use only. It is not hilarious to make a freshman student wear one. Yeah. It is not hilarious to make a freshman student wear one. It is even more not hilarious to make a freshman student wear 3. Okay. The fact that that was actually an issue enough for them to have to put it on the goddamn rule board on the wall. Yeah, this is a lot. I wonder what the university's next big project will be. You know, once we removed everyone's mutations. Perhaps they'll focus on curing England of their cannibalism. They've had those few cannibals wandering around for months now. Bah, England's a lost cause. Canada should be the next project. Figure out where all the Yetis are coming from. Yeah, ignore the British cannibals. That's a good idea. Sure. Sounds great. Common sense. Hello, Spider-Girl. FLM. Kind of makes you wonder how many affiliates our little old university really has. There's got to be independent partners all over the world, right? The papers. Sure thing, boss. Here you go. Okay. There we go. Subject has been indoctrinated by the affiliate Chesuncook Witch Coven and has fully accepted their doctrine of peace and harmony. As a result, Subject seems relatively selfless, going out of her way to help others. Though initially inquisitive and curious of the occult, Subject's lack of classical education and low intelligence counter her ability to think critically and objectively. This could be cause for concern during the final stage of the project. As a result, it has suggested that the Subject should be gradually exposed to our primordial ooze plans by sending Subject on small false assignments. If Subject does not understand our cause after these assignments, Subject will have to be physically coerced into working with us. Go on. Oh, look, it's the teeth arms. It'll nice to finally rid of these mutations, huh? Tell me about it. Can't wait to have flesh again. Still, it's gotta be nice to have your mutation helped with the big plan, right? I can't wait to finally be inside her. Excuse me? What? I hope it's as warm and comfortable as she says it will be. Pardon? What the fuck was that about? And of course, finally, thirst. Before we go in there, remember, torture didn't work. We need to be compassionate. She'll come around once we explain what we're doing here. Oh yes, I believe I have something that will convince her. Oh, so that's what you look like. Good, wonderful, great. What is that? Liquid compassion. What? I feel elaboration must be provided. Okay, how's our girl doing? Charlotte awoke to the sound of a distant heartbeat. The concrete beneath her was warm and moist, as though licked clean by some vast tongue, and beyond her cell door came a chorus of rasping, heavy breaths to 1,000 drooling, clenched jaws. The atmosphere was thick with sweat, and the drafty cathedral ambient to the cool concrete corridors was replaced by now by the unmistakable presence of flesh. What? As the door to her cell opened, Charlotte soon discovered that she was no longer bound by those chafing leather straps, though found her fingers far too numb to think she had loosed them herself. Looking towards the light edging from the crack in the door, Charlotte noticed something fleshy and glistening retreating from her cell. With some nasty sounding footsteps. Oh, what? Squelchy, no. The air outside her cell was inviting like a lover's lap, thick, palpable. It flooded Charlotte's nose and blurred her vision. Her senses absconded into an ambiance of warm autumns and cigarettes at sunset, dog fur and fresh-cut grass, strawberry ice cream and sleeping late, the smell of fresh bread and new books. Her head swam with the feelings of nostalgia, belonging and feeling loved. Huh. It's kind of nice in here. Okay, but... What? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Why do we have to go into the alien vagina door? Okay. Oh, lovely. It's membranous. The writhing tendrils painted a comforting sense of seaside villages, quiet bars, log fires, warming countryside cottages, and morning rains. Charlotte felt at home more than she had ever before. An intoxicating, addictive feeling of belonging, of being wanted and cherished and loved, and it didn't make sense, but Charlotte was home, and everything was going to be okay. This place is awesome. I could just wrap myself up in these lovely tentacles. Don't do that. I'll see where that goes. Just don't. Wait a minute. Nah, never mind. I want to go deeper. Okay, then. It feels right to go deeper. Context. Phrasing. It's getting thicker. That's good. The pulsing tubes of quivering meat painted yet more portraits in Charlotte's addled mind, of a joyous, loving past, of childhood milestones and wonderful achievements, of forming friendships at kindergarten, of new puppies, of school test pass, of flying colors and graduating college, motorboards hanging in the air, of the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect husband, of... Wait. That never happened. I did terrible at school. I never had any friends. I never had a puppy or a job or a boyfriend, let alone a husband. I left school to become a witch. In fact, a lot of good that did me, huh? First ever real job, and they fucking abduct me and take all my stuff and throw me in here. Now even the fucking walls are laughing at me. Oh my god, no! I don't want to see her sad. Fuck, no. That's... Oh. Sniff. Oh, no. All right, calm down. There's got to be a way out. Just keep going. That might be a bad idea. Well, definitely probably a bad idea. Oh, there's... Right. Yes. Okay, then. Ah, there you are. We were wondering when you'd finally join us. Brumman, what happened to you? What do you mean us? Where is everyone? What? Oh no. Well, right here, Charlotte. Can't you see us? We've come to congratulate you. Congratulate me? For what? That isn't really, that shouldn't be the priority question. You have eyes within eyes. This is some serious bloodborne Lovecraft shit. For saving the world. You did it, Charlotte. You fixed everything. Well, you know, almost everything. What are you saying, Rumman? Oh, come on now, Charlotte. And there's the eyes again. Don't you recognize your own handiwork? What? How? Oh, it was wonderful, Charlotte. We tried everything to get you to use your eyes on us. Hypnosis, hallucinogenics, torture. Which I voted against, but we were getting desperate. But after a final round of particularly potent lysergic acid, we asked you what you wanted. And it worked. You simply said that you wanted everyone to love each other and be kind to each other and zap me with your eyes. At first, it was frightening to have a horrifically mutated woman literally swallowing each of us into her open torso, but once we were absorbed, everything was wonderful. We're so proud of you, Charlotte. Oh. Okay. My guess is this is a hallucination brought on by whatever was in that needle Thirst had. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. If I can keep them talking, maybe I can mutate them back when they're distracted. So, what's it like? Oh, Charlotte, it's indescribable to be connected, truly connected, at a synaptic level to 1,000 friends and families sharing 1,000 secrets a minute. All your hopes and fears, all your joyous and embarrassing memories, literally your entire life bared for all to see, with everyone bearing theirs simultaneously and forever. Every sensation, physical, mental, and emotional, rippling across a vast network of interconnected minds and bodies. Yeah, just zoom back on that. That's great. Yeah, thank you. To be separate is to be alone, to live alone and die alone, with only a hampered language and fleeting contact to convey out your thoughts and emotions. To be connected is to be a part of a living heaven. Did you know that the passage of time is dictated subconsciously by the human mind? The duration of a minute can be squeezed to a second or stretched to a decade? That's why drowning sailors see their entire lives flash before their eyes, or the Mazetic shamans spend years exploring their mind during 15-minute doses of saliva divinorum. In the 12 hours it took you to recover, we have spent a septillion years laughing at awkward memories, weeping together at past tragedies, bathing in coital bliss. Huh. That actually sounds pretty rad. But why are you not just a warped face on a massive why are you not just a warped face on a massive bruised meat rumen like everyone else? Well, we needed a face for the rest of the plan, and between the emotional orgies and the, actual orgies, we had a little debate, and we decided that I was the most goddessish. The one that looked most like a goddess. I guess that makes sense. Wait, what plan? Expansion, of course. No. Why aren't my eyes working? What did they do to me? And the backing track changed. Charlotte, think about it. The Chesapeake Coven was great and all, but we were never going to convince the entire world to stop being awful to each other. If we were to absorb the human race, there'd be no more suffering, no more bigotry, no more hatred. Just an eternity of quiet bliss until the sun swallows the planet. But if you let us out, we can double our mass every day. Within 27 days, we'll have absorbed both North and South America. A quick swim across the Atlantic and we'll have the whole world a week later. The entire world connected, Charlotte. Can you imagine a greater paradise? All we need is for you to build a portal down here large enough for us to get out of the sanitarium, whatever. All we need is for you to get the Dunwitchers to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanitarium. We didn't just... whatever. We're not as squishy as we thought we'd be. Slightly too much bone in here. Can't fit through the exits into the Miskatonic's underground tunnel network. But what if they don't want to be absorbed? I mean, I'm literally your first customer and I'm not feeling the sales pitch. Well, of course you're on the fence, Charlotte. You're a Chesapeake witch with a scrambled brain. But think of all the normal people out there, the homeless, the jobless, the depressed and suicidal. To be absorbed is to be free of the burdens of life. No obligations, no debt, no politics, nothing but the embrace of a loving community. And, anyone adamant about staying individual will change their tune after a brief swallowing. Yeah, we'll just induct them anyway, and then they'll change their mind. They'll have to. What? If they've done something to my eyes, my only option is to talk my way out of this to get help. Oh, come now, Charlotte. Anyone with reservations will quickly change their tune once they're a part of the community. I mean, we'll be blanketing the entire world with our euphoric mass. The only other option would be starving to death. We're not monsters, Charlotte. Yeah, it's just join us or die. It's not monsters, not at all. You can't just force people to join you guys. Living heaven. Because it's wrong. It doesn't matter how lovely it is inside your community. It doesn't matter how terrible it is on the outside. People have to be free to make their own choices and think their own ways. And if their choices are assholey, dealing with assholishness brings the groovier people closer together and pushes the assholes further away. It always does. But just robbing everyone of their individuality and absorbing everyone just takes away the promise of the future. Forcing everyone to be as good as they are today prevents them from potentially being even better tomorrow. And it's mean. And absorbing assholes doesn't make them suddenly better, it just makes you an asshole. So rather than ushering in a new age of human unity, you're saying we should just keep this incredible feeling to ourselves. I mean, yeah. Wouldn't that be better? To not have strangers swimming around inside you or whatever? Yeah, not happening. This is the next stage in human evolution, Charlotte. It might be rough for the first few years, with the slow and deliberate consuming of all mankind, but it'll all be worth it once everyone's a part of us. Trust us, Charlotte. This is what is best for humanity. The girl raises a point. Negative emotions could perpetuate across the network. It would be in our best interest to exclude toxicity from the community. Oh, God. Shun the assholes and only let the groovy people in. Sounds familiar. Exclude ourselves. Let those that wish to seek us out join our community. Hey, now there's an idea. How about this, Charlotte? You let a few people know that the university is now a gateway to a living heaven. Get the rumor started. And anyone that wants to shed the responsibilities of life can come down here and, decide for themselves if they want to join us or not. So you'll just stay here, not bust out and swallow the whole world? Nah, you're right. If we force the world to conform to our standards, we're only going to get more and more toxic. And if we're going to save the world, we can't become the douchebags we're trying to save it from. Yeah, exactly. Besides, as word gets out that heaven is real and hidden under the basement of the Miskatonic, people will flock to be absorbed anyway. We'll swallow the world, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Those we deem toxic can be left outside alone till they adjust their behavior. Yeah, sure, as long as they're not forcing folks. Wait, what'd you say we are? Under the university, the in-house sanitarium. Huh. Guess that's even better than renting, huh? So I'll come visit sometime, I guess. We know you will join us one day, Charlotte. Yeah, probably not. Bye, guys. So is this not a hallucination that I'm starting to feel? Okay. Wow. Everyone's really gone. Oh, no. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Yeah, okay. Annie? How's that fit, love? You look like a severed bollock. You didn't get absorbed into the monster? What monster? The monster the rest of the staff turned into? The thing in the basement they call the next stage in human evolution? The vast network community of like-minded individuals that want to absorb the entire world into their mass as some terrible act of philanthropy? The thing that was worth experimenting on me for? The thing my friend betrayed me to become? That thing? Oh, no. They only really tell me the lunch menu for the day. So you turned the staff into monsters? Can I see? Can I? Just one big monster and she's still... I don't think I want to ever go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. Okay, sweets. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? Do you need my help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. And they told me they're not gonna, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they'll let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. And how about you take a minute to breathe and come rest your head or your noggin? Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's cute. And I'll end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.